Trick or treat freak. Welcome to my TBR for the Upside Down Readathon 2023 edition. I'm so excited to be participating in this readathon, and I am ready to dive headfirst into all things Upside Down Readathon. So let's go. Let's talk about the prompts. Let's talk about my reading plans for the week, what you can expect from me as far as content. Anyway, let's get into the prompts. The first prompt correlates with season 1, and that is Eggos. Duh. We know Elle loves her Eggos. And so this prompt is to read a book with food on the cover. Now, I might be bending this a little bit to fit with the book I want to read, but I don't care. That is House of Salt and Sorrows by Aaron A. Craig. Okay, food is edible. Salt is edible. The word salt is on the cover. And so this is the one that we're going to read. I think this is going to be my creepiest read of the week. It is supposed to be moody, creepy, atmospheric. It is a 12 Dancing Princesses retelling, and I don't know much else about it except that everyone who reads it loves it. And so I want to be a member of that club so that I can also read the sequel with everybody else right now. But this is going to be my first pick for the Eggos prompt, and I'm really excited about it. So book 2, we are actually combining 2 prompts for, and that is the fall/Halloween prompt to go with Trick or Treat Freak, and it is also the host buddy read where they pick a book that correlates to a character from the show. I have picked to read Liv's buddy read book, which is The Whispering Pine. This is to fit with the character of Hopper. The book has a lot of tie-ins with Hopper's storyline in the show because there's a father who goes missing, some otherworldly creatures might be players in the game, and we have the father's daughter trying to find him, which is very similar to Elle and Hopper in the story. I might be cheating because I don't technically know if this book takes place in fall to fit with the Trick or Treat Freak prompt, but it feels like those vibes after reading the synopsis and looking at the cover, so I'm hoping I'm right because I don't like to feel like I cheated the system. But y'all give me grace. Maybe one of the other books also takes place in fall, and I just don't know it. That is book 2. The blurb says that this is Stranger Things meets X-Files, but in a middle grade, and I'm so stoked to read it. The other reason I love reading at middle grade is because if it's a good middle grade, then I get to go and recommend it to my students. Speaking of students, some of them found my channel. There's worse things you could be watching on the internet, so if you can take any advice from this, go read a book. All right, the third prompt is the Battle of Starcourt Mall, and this is to read a book with nostalgic vibes, and boy, have I got a book that makes me feel nostalgic. That is The Wendy Puzzle by Lois Lowry. This is a super, super short story and history by the legendary Lois Lowry, who I got to meet a month ago. Not only did I meet her, she signed my book. The legendary Lois Lowry. I do have a vlog of that. It's my Mississippi Book Festival vlog if you want to check it out. But this book is about the bog bodies that were found near Wendy. They are skeletons found in the bog, obviously, that were dug up with some weapons. And so in this book, we're getting a story about a girl who wants to be a warrior, and we also get a boy, and I'm not sure what his point of view is, but you can see they've got some weapons, and I think these are similar to some of the weapons that these bodies were found with. So I'm curious to that. But not only do we get the fictional story, we also get the history of the bog bodies that she did the research and included in this book. So it is under 200 pages. The words are huge, the margins are wide, and I think this is going to be one that I can speed through. But it's nostalgic because I grew up reading Lois Lowry. She is an absolute literary legend. You've probably read The Giver. You've probably read Number the Stars. She's got another book out in the world with another one on the way. So she's still doing her thing, and I'm so excited to read this. The last book is the Vecna and Creel House prompt, and that was by far the creepiest season. And so the prompt that fits with this is to read a book with a haunted house. And so I am picking my latest book of the month pick, which is The Stranger Upstairs by Lisa M. Matlin. We all love the cover. Everyone who picks this book up talks about how beautiful the cover is. The blue and the pink is such cool, different fall vibes than what we're used to. It definitely packs a punch. So this book, I believe, is about an influencer who moves into this house, even though she was told that people have died there and maybe that it's haunted. And the book goes from there. I think we're dealing with a haunted house trope. So I'm really excited to get into this. It's also another short one. It's under 300 pages. 5 prompts, 4 books, over 800 pages, and some hours that need to be read this week. Let me tell you my plan in tackling that. So for the physical books, the 3 physical books, it's over 800 pages, and I did the math. So students that might be watching this, also, yes, you use math in everyday life. Here's me doing math as a content creator. I need to read 122 pages a day in order to finish this readathon. So what that means is I can read more than 122 pages a day, but the minimum that I need to read is 122. So please cheer me on. In the summertime, this would not be an issue at all. In the school time, when I get home and I am mentally and emotionally drained, we might be facing more of an issue. So we'll see how this goes. As far as content plans for the week, follow my Instagram for all of the TBR photo prompts. Really excited about those. And also I'm planning on having 2 vlogs come out during the readathon. The first one on Thursday, the second one when the readathon is over. So my posting schedule might be slightly different, but be on the lookout for those vlogs. If you enjoyed this video and want more bookish content from me, please make sure that you give this video a like, comment so that I can interact with you. I absolutely love meeting all of the people that randomly discover my channel, and also subscribe if you want to see more. You can even hit the bell to be notified. As always, all of my social media is linked in the comments below. I'd love to hang out with you on my other platforms. Stay tuned for the Upside Down Readathon.